Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do the reading for the lovely sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. This is a single bed. If you're new on board, welcome. We're going to use the Romantic Tarot for your reading today. If you are interested in getting a personal reading with me, doing life coaching with me, or joining me for classes, you can check the information out below or whip over to the Aussie Goddess Facebook page where everything is pinned to the top of the page. If it's a reading you're after, you can go to www.theaussiegoddess.com, and in the shop it has all my offerings. Once you purchase a reading, I get everything through. I'll be in touch with you. You could, in your information, just let me know where you are and what sort of time restrictions you have, because then I know how to get a reading to you in the time limits you have. So, but that's how I will follow it up with an email. Alrighty. If you are listening to this reading and the reading doesn't resonate with you, it may not be your reading. So make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart. Watch the video I've got on the front of my page, which talks about how to understand readings, how to find the best reader, all of those sort of things there. Alrighty, let's get into your reading. Beautiful. I love the Sag readings because I have a Sagittarius stellium. So, all right, let's get into it. So we have here the Eight of Swords coming out. Now, this is not the nicest card, but it is a reminder to us not to get stuck in our heads overthinking. It can mean that very often we're so trapped in our thoughts and trapped in a particular way of thinking that we may be missing relevant information which will help us move forward on our journey. Sometimes we are so stuck in our thoughts. Well, I think sometimes it's good to ask yourself why you get stuck in your head. Why do you worry? Why do you constantly ruminate over things you can't change by thinking? Maybe looking for strategies on how you can work with that. Sometimes just writing things out on a piece of paper is enough to get them out of your head. But in this particular card, what we are doing is going around and around and around and not really seeing how to get out of it. So some sort of stuckness here. All right, so the universe is saying to you there's a brand new start right in front of you. Now, it could be what you're procrastinating or what you're ruminating about. And remember, procrastination, self-sabotage, all of those things are results of trauma as children. So you can work with them and you can understand how to get rid of those energies. But you have to be ready to let them go. This is why I always encourage people to meditate. It's so good for you to get out of your head. And once you understand the feeling, you won't want to go back. So there is a brand new start coming in for you. Somebody is rushing in here to offer you this brand new start. Somebody who could be a Leo, Sag, or Aries. But it could be you looking for a new start. Maybe you are looking for a way to heal that part of you here that keeps you trapped in your thinking. Rightio, see, devil energy. This is all devil energy. It's your ego that keeps you trapped in your head. It's those parts of yourself that you need to understand so you can let go. There's some sort of energy here of maybe understanding something very differently to what you did before. So perhaps somebody's coming in to make an offer to you here. And maybe you're understanding a little bit more clearly about what you want now and how you want to move forward. This is interesting energy. I'm feeling here it's like you're having a greater understanding of something here. A greater understanding perhaps of a person. Because they want a new start with you. But you're trying to overthink something here instead of understanding where that's coming from. Maybe you have a fear or a worry about this situation. For some of you, this may be somebody here that you've been waiting on. Somebody that you may have walked away from in the past. Somebody that you wanted a commitment with. Absolutely, you wanted to work with this person on some sort of commitment. But something happened here in the past. And I feel like you've got really trapped in how you think about that. Perhaps it took you a long time to come to terms with. But there's this energy here of having a new start and being able to let go of those thoughts or energies that have been holding you back. And maybe it's a brand new person coming in for you though. Maybe that's why you're a bit trapped in your thinking. All right, let's have a look. All right, so we have the Five of Wands coming through. This again is a card of mental conflict. It can be the card of conflict with others, but it can also be the conflict that takes you backwards and forwards in your decision making. The should I, shouldn't I, can I, can't I energy. But sometimes this can be with other people too. That bickering, that not being able to come to some sort of agreement or conclusion because you can't get on the same page as someone. All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles coming through. I feel like strongly here we have the Four of Swords, that you're dealing with someone who may have gone in and out of your life. I don't think this person's ever been able to really commit to you, even though it's what you've wanted. And I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's going backwards and forwards, because there's like this energy of somebody reappearing and going. Maybe this is just your thoughts or feelings. Maybe that's why you're stuck in your head. Because there's a need for grounding here. There's a need for rest and recuperation and for grounding. I feel like whatever this is, it's been going on for a very long time. But I actually think that it's in your head. I feel like either somebody's taking you backwards and forwards. You've got this energy of constantly going backwards and forwards in your own mind here. All right, let's see where we're going. And I feel like now there's the moon. I feel like now either someone new has come in, which has changed the way you see things, or this person you were dealing with has changed something here, because we have the Two of Cups coming through. Okay, with the Queen of Cups, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here, because we have the Moon card of Cancer, Pisces. What I see here is there's been some sort of energy in the past of perhaps someone going backwards and forwards and unable to commit to you. And this may have been very confusing for you, because I feel like there's been times you felt you've wanted to walk away, or times that you felt that it was just not worth persevering with. And I feel you've either decided to take time out here, or you've been forced into some sort of time out for some reason, maybe because of quarantine. And I feel that you're starting to see something here a little differently to what you used to. This person, whoever they are, and it could be a new person because you have a soulmate here as well. So you may have somebody coming in now to offer you something more permanent, and I feel like you're really in your head about it now. So either you're going back to the past person, wishing it was them making the offer, or it is them coming back in and you don't trust what they are offering. I feel like this person does have great love for you, whoever they are. There's definitely this feeling of wanting to be with you and loving you. But I feel like somehow or another here that you are not able to see something the way you want to see it. And it's creating this procrastination or this rumination here where you're going backwards and forwards, questioning yourself. You know, it's very easy to just understand that it's better to let things go and just play a day at a time rather than worrying about it. Ask yourself, what is this worrying creating? Because if you let it go and just have fun with it and just not take it so seriously, you probably find it would get to where you need it to be. But all the time you're trying to control it, and that's what worry is. You're trying to control with your mind all the time. You can't control an outcome. All right, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So the universe has other ideas here with the Wheel of Fortune. Three of Pentacles. You have some sort of soul contract with somebody here. And we have the Ten of Swords. So something's got to be closed out. Either you've got to make a decision to walk away from somebody and call it a day, and then see what happens from there. Maybe you have to withdraw your energy because the universe is going to sort it out too. But at this stage, you can't see what's going on here. But I also see here that there is something here that has to be resolved within this situation. There has to be a completion, because this is something karmic here that you're going backwards and forwards on. It has to be completed. But what's happening here is you are constantly trying to control it with your mind. Remember, overthinking is about control. You're feeling out of control. You're trying to control your thoughts. You can't do that. So if you let the thoughts go and just accept that whatever happens, live in the moment, let go of that energy, then it may still flow the way you want it to flow, and you may get the outcome you want. But all the time you're trying to control it, you're driving yourself crazy here. All right, let's see where we're going. Let's put some more cards on it. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords. So you're trapped in your mind. You're being offered a new start here. Somebody is coming in, but I feel like whoever this person is may have some problems with their own ego. They may have been in and out of your life, never really committing to what you want. I feel like all you've wanted the whole time is some sort of commitment, maybe a marriage, something here. But you've been unable to get that. And if you're thinking about it all the time, then it probably feels like you can't achieve it. But actually, oh, there we go with the Justice card. Something has got to be brought to justice. And I feel like you're being given an opportunity here, either to let it rest and move away and just take time out for yourself, or to let it go altogether, cut it off and move forward and just see what happens. Whoever this person you're dealing with here has some sort of contracted agreement with you. They could be a karmic partner, and maybe they're teaching you something, maybe they're mirroring something back to you. But this person could be somebody here who could offer you a relationship, but they're a bit stuck in their own mind and going backwards and forwards. Either way, you are soulmates. Either way, the universe is trying to work something out for you here. But you have to let go of the control and just go with the flow. Wow, I just had a little bit of an epiphany moment. I love it when Spirit does that. Something just fell in place for me there. I think we forget how much we try to control our world, how important control is for us. We self-sabotage because we need to have control. We procrastinate because we need to have control. We overthink things because we need the control. If only we could start to understand that we don't have the control. Because if you can let go of control and just live in the moment and allow things to unravel, I feel that it just would be so much easier to manifest what we want if our mind is clear. All right, so we have here the Queen of Swords coming through with the Six of Wands. There's a victory here. There is some sort of victory. Okay. I feel like the universe is saying to you here, you need to make your mind up. What do you want? Because somehow or another, in going backwards and forwards here, you're confusing the universe as to what you want. Now, you're somehow giving your power away to the other person. Because if you're allowing them to treat you this way and you're overthinking it, it's draining you. So that's not healthy. So what you need to do here is make the choice of whether to take the time out or to cut it off completely. But you need to step away from this here in order to understand what do you want. Because this is where the energy is coming in here. I feel like this person does have something to offer you, but because you are unsure, they are unsure. So it's almost like your energy is making them feel unsure of where you are. You're mirroring each other here. And what you need to do is make a choice of whether to move towards it or move away from it and not overthink it anymore. Just have fun with it. Go with the flow and let it unravel the way it's supposed to. If you want to be with this person, they will make you an offer. But all the time you're up in your head thinking about it, the offer's not coming in. I think your person thinks or feels, oh wow. I'm going to have a look at both these cards here because two have come out. I feel the need to. All right. We've got devotion to the small. This is something about looking at the details here. Card 32. It's almost like you can have what you want here, but you've got to give away. They're trying to control it. Okay. She bows, she honors growth. She sees that within the smallest flower there is the teaching of the earth, the gospel of Gaia, and the mystery of life demonstrated. She recognizes that she too is of nature, subject to the mysteries of growth and life that is honoring nature and taking pleasure in life. She opens her heart to allow great creation to happen through her. This is the feminine wisdom alive in men and women with open hearts. This is really interesting. Something that is changing within you and growing. There is something about gratitude. The message of this oracle for you is that your blossoming is occurring now, and the Earth Mother has gratitude for your presence within her being, for the work you are doing to help other human beings. She asks you to surrender any concern you have to her, to let her creative power continue to gently guide you into the rightful place in the world, that you may shine as though you were born to do in service of the evolution of this planet. I feel like you're being asked here to trust the universe more. Let's have a look at this 3-1, which is card number 10. I feel like you're being asked to trust the universe. I feel that somehow or another, by trying to control things, it's saying to the universe that you don't trust them to do what you would like them to do. There is a heavenly child in your midst. It may be within your heart, in your womb, or a glimmer in your eye soon to be. This child holds the key to the fulfillment of a process that is happening to you now. This is an inner child thing. Okay, child might symbolically be a new life, an improved relationship, something coming through for you now. The oracle holds a message for you. New life is upon you now. You are being reborn, and you will give birth to what is meant for you in this lifetime. There is no need to worry. Just pray with an open heart that you may be supported to fulfill your destiny. You already are, of course, but prayer can help you realize it. The rest is in the loving and capable hands of the divine. So I feel like here, by both cards, are asking you to trust that what you want will come to you. You don't have to keep fighting for it by trying to control an outcome. The new start is there for you. It's in your future. It's already ready for you. But you're sort of holding it at bay because you're over-questioning or overthinking an outcome. Just let it go and allow the universe to bring you what you want. Thanks, Sagittarius.